This is one of the most famous celebrity arrests of all time. The late Michael Jackson turning himself in to police at a Santa Barbara airplane hangar. This was back in 2003. He was charged with child molestation. Of course, Michael was cleared of all charges after a 14-week trial that grabbed the world's attention. So what was it like for a world-famous star like Michael Jackson to go to jail? No entourage, no planners. I spoke with the man who represented the late Michael Jackson at the start of Michael's child molestation trial. Mark Garagos revealed to me how Michael handled the whole ordeal. And he started by telling me about Michael's initial arrest. We all, of course, know what Michael Jackson had hoped for when you first worked with him at the start of his molestation case back in 2004. He was arrested and he was charged. But my question is, when that initially happened, was he handled any differently because he was a huge global star? Did he go to a holding cell while he was booked and being fingerprinted?
Absolutely, absolutely. We had negotiated with the DA to have him surrender. And what that meant is that he, instead of somebody coming out and grabbing him and arresting him, we would go directly to them, meet them, which we did in a hangar outside of Santa Barbara. We then gave Michael over to the sheriff's deputies, if you will. They filmed the whole thing, which I generally do not see with any other clients. And they filmed it in case there was any kind of accusations made later. He went into a holding cell and was booked and fingerprinted just like everybody else is. And then we had arranged for bail. I think, if my memory serves me, it was something outrageous like $3 million. We posted the bail and then had him released virtually, 3 or 4 hours later, and then he was taken out of there almost immediately.
So you made it
for all of the preparation I did for him. I will tell you that it was not enough. It's never enough, because once you go in there, it is really a unbelievable experience for the first time.
Yeah, give us a sense of what his reaction was going through all of that, because as good a job as you did of getting him through the process quickly, it's still Michael Jackson. It's still a person going through this process for the first time.
Right, and what happens with all criminal defendants that I find, especially ones who've had a great deal of success, is they're now on the receiving end of all of these accusations, all of this fear about what's going to happen to them, the fear of the unknown. And you try to prepare them for that, but it still is a daunting, daunting thing. Somebody who is used to being able to have people deal with things like, details of their everyday life. Now they're basically alone. You're stripped of kind of all of your crowd or your posse, so to speak, and now you are completely on your own. And basically, when you get put into jail, you have to deal with it.